Hello, hello, welcome back or welcome if you're new. Today is Tiny Wins Wednesday. We work with some tiny challenges as well as working on my letterbox savings challenges. So stick around, hang out with me for a little bit, and let's see if we finish anything today. We'll give our tinies a bit of a shuffle. If you are new here, my name is Laura. I'm a teacher, a mom, a budgeter. We use a zero-based budgeting system, sinking funds and savings challenges just like these tinies, and our letterbox to help us reach our goals. I also primarily work with prop money in our budgeting systems. So if these are things that interest you, definitely hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and come along on this journey with me. For our tinies, we've got $25 to work with today. We've got 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. We'll stick those 5 somewhere in the mix and have them surprise us as to where they land. How we do our tinies here is we've got 8 tiny challenges that we number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I've got an 8-sided die. Whatever the die rolls for us, we'll go ahead and put a bill on that tiny. So let's go ahead and get this going here on this Wednesday. Starting off with number 4, 7. I hope you all are having a great week so far. Wednesday, middle of the week. I always feel like once we get through Wednesday, it's kind of a relief, like we're so getting close then to the weekend. You kind of feel it coming, so it's always, I guess that's why they call it, like, you know, kind of getting over the hump of the week, right? All right, number 7, my goodness. 5, all right, we need a 3. Oh wait, no, that was 5. Whoop, that was my bad. That was 4, that was a 5. That's 8. Oh my goodness, here, I'm struggling here today. 3, we need a number 2. Number 2. Nope, that's a 4. Number 2. Oh, there we go. We got a number 2. All right, last roll here for today, and it is a 4. At least everything got something today, so that's a win. Let's go ahead and put these off to the side, and then we'll go through each challenge, and we'll see how we did today. All right, so starting off with this first one here, this is a Happy New Year tiny from Julie's Pages, and I'll have everyone linked in the description down below here. So a little coloring title here, Happy New Year, and this week it received, I got to hide in here, just $1. Whoops. So we've got one letter that we get to fill in here for this particular one. So we'll go ahead and fill in the P there of happy. So now this challenge just has $3, 1, 2, and 3. And we'll see how it does next week. Each of my envelopes, too, is dedicated to a long-term sinking fund category in my high-yield savings account. So any challenges that are completed in this particular envelope goes to our emergency funds. So I do have that where each envelope is dedicated to a category in our high-yield savings account. So we can go ahead and transfer any of these completed challenges to that category. This is from April's Fresh Start, so another January theme one, and it just got 1, and we can't do anything with that because our numbers here, we've got a 6, a 3, a 4, and a 5. So I'm going to go ahead and take this $1 and just put it on top here, and we'll go ahead and see if we can get some more in here for next week so we can fill in another number. Any challenges that finish in this envelope will go to our Vehicles Sinking Fund. And next one here, I'm kind of wondering if we're going to finish any tinies for January. I don't know. This is part of a winter collaboration that I'm a part of. These tinies are from Valerie at Cash Budget Retiree. These were her contribution to that winter collab. Sarah from Sarah Saves 07 and Susan from Windmill Ridge Budgets, as well as myself, are also part of that collab. Again, everyone will be linked in the description down below, so definitely go head over to everyone's channels and watch a video or two, like and subscribe, and then head over to those coffee accounts to be able to grab those freebies. All right, Valerie, you got one of the 5s here today. So we got 6 that we get to fill in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, this one is close now to finishing. It just needs 3. That is really exciting. So now this challenge total has 5, 10, 11, and 12. So next week, hopefully this one will complete that challenge. And any challenges in this envelope that are finished will be going to our pets category in our high yield savings account. So moving on to the next one here, we've got Joe over at CBA Mom Saves, a couple of winter tinies that were created here. And we're just working on the first one here. And this week it received, nope, not a 5 in there. 1, 2, 3, and 4 though, which is great. We get to knock out that 4, which means we only need $1 left for this one to finish. So that's really exciting. So now this challenge has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's great news. Just need one more. So all this prop money here is part of my savings challenge category in my high yield savings account. So when these challenges do complete at the end of the month, I reallocate any completed challenges to those other categories in our high yield savings account. So for example, any challenge that finishes in this envelope will then be transferred into our education sinking fund category at the end of the month when we reallocate. So next one here, we've got Lil's World 733. Oh, did we finish one? I think we did. It just needed $1, and look, it got $1. So these are a couple tinies here from Lil's. We just needed one here. I feel like my theme for the last few videos is I've been having these challenges with just one more dollar needed, and I haven't had any rollover in order to do it. So here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Finishes this one. That is so exciting. This is going to be going to holidays. Let me go ahead and write that on this challenge so I know when I do my reallocation at the end of January here that this money is going to go into that holidays, be transferred into that holidays category in our high yield savings account. So again, this money is in a savings challenge category in our high yield savings account. So when I reallocate at the end of the month, this $10 will then be transferred into that other category, and it will be holidays. So that is really exciting. And we still got one more here from Lil's World to go ahead and work on. And when this one finishes, it will also go to holidays as well. So that's exciting. I didn't know if we'd finish anything today. All right, next one here. This is from my Ko-fi account. It is TeacherMomBudgets here, a couple of Happy New Year themed ones as well. And I got the other 5 today, 5, 6, and 7. Let's go ahead and mark off 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We finished another one, 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We did. Oh, that is super exciting. I did not know if we'd finish anything today. So now this one total should be, it looks like it's 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. What great news. These challenges are going into our family sinking fund category when they are complete. So we'll go ahead and write family on here. And we've got $12 here. This is great because we're at the end of January. This is our last Tiny Wednesday challenges for January. Now we've got some that we'll be able to reallocate. So this $12 will go to that family bucket at the end of the month. And now we've got some other New Year ones to work on. And when those finish, again, those will go to our family account as well. All right, next one here, we've got Jessie Budgets, and this was a January theme one here, and this week it received 1, 2, 3, and 4. So good, we'll go ahead and we'll mark off one of these big 4s here. So this one will be sticking around into February, and that's okay. Now this challenge has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Last couple weeks it only had just gotten $1, so at least it got a 4 today, so that's really good. And when this challenge is complete, this money will be going to our travel sinking fund. Our last one here today is from Sarah at Sarah Saves 07. This is part of that same winter collab that I mentioned earlier with Valerie and Susan over at Windmill Ridge Budgets as well, and myself. These were 2 tinies that were part of her contribution to that winter collab. It needed 2 to finish, and it just got 1. Unfortunately here, this one's not going to quite finish, but that's okay. We'll have it continue on until next week here. So now this tiny has 5, 10, and 11. And so $11, it just needs one more to make it 12. But when it finishes next week, right, it'll get that dollar for next week. That challenge will be going into our home category in our high yield savings account. So, all right, we made some good progress on some tinies here. So let me go ahead. We'll move these off to the side. Let me grab my bucket that we can go ahead and put our completed ones in. Okay, so bringing in our bucket here, we've got our completed savings challenges that we'll be reallocating at the end of January. We get to add in 2 more tinies in here, which is great. One going to our family category, one going to our holidays category. You'll see I've got my other ones in here too that all are labeled, because all of these challenges that are completed and that I work on with the prop money are part of our savings challenge bucket in our high yield savings account. And so at the end of the month, we'll go ahead and reallocate. We'll see how many challenges we finish for each of these categories, and I can transfer that money from the savings challenge category into the appropriate sinking fund category that we're saving for. So all right, we got 2 more to add before our reallocation, which is great news. Let's go ahead and show off some new tinies I found over the past week before we do our letterbucks. So I found a couple of tinies here over the past week that I wanted to share that I really enjoyed. So I've got a set here from Faith, Hope, and Budgeting. I am healing, I am enough, doing my best, and I love this trash can with negative thoughts. I thought these were great messaging and super cute, so I was excited to find these. Thank you. And then this one here is from Spicy Budgeting. Thought these were super cute too, with the cacti, free hugs, can't touch this, let's cuddle. Super cute there. I loved those tinies. And next one here is from Joe over at CBA Mom Saves. These just sort of spoke spring to me. I love the butterflies. Thought these were gorgeous. Can't wait to use them as well. Everyone again will be linked in the description down below, so you can go grab these also. And we've got some St. Patrick's Day themed ones here from Dying Outlaw 9676 Games and Budgets. I really like these with the gnomes and the St. Patrick's Day feel. Getting excited for March. It's almost February, and then before you know it, it'll be March as well. So definitely go snag these if you haven't already. Thank you all for creating them, and I can't wait to use them. All right, let's go ahead and start working on our letterbox challenges as well. I really enjoy having this part of my theme of Tiny Wins Wednesday, because this really is taking just a small amount and having it add up over time to then create bigger wins. So my letterbox savings challenges, the way that this works is I've got real money here. This is actually the only savings challenges that I do that includes real cash. We do use a small amount of real cash in our budgeting systems, and so when I go to the bank each pay period, I go ahead and ask for and grab another $10 just in ones outside of the money that we take out for our variable spending, which is very limited. And I go ahead and I track the letters that are on the dollar bills to save them according to the letterbox trackers here. And when we fill up 25, then this challenge ends up getting put back into the bank, and then we send it over to a sinking fund that we are working on as well. So I do track all of the letters. These trackers can be found in my Etsy shop if you are interested. You can save all of the letters. You can pick just a couple of letters that are associated with your name, any way that it works for you. So with my $10 here, I always go through and I check and see if there's any star notes. I did look and see, I did not see any star notes when I breezed through. So let me go ahead and we'll just kind of put them in order here, and then we'll shuffle them into the right areas. Looks like we got a good mix of letters today. Wow, we got a good, maybe some we haven't seen in a while too. Okay, so we got an A, B, C, E, F, a couple of G's, K and L. All right, I think I got them in order. And again, I don't think I saw any star notes as I flipped through there. So star notes are really exciting, and I do have a tracker that goes along with those also. So when you find a star note, I just stick it in this envelope, and then I denote whether it was a single or whether it was a $5 bill. And they're really fun. They're rare, but essentially the star just means that it was a reprint of that particular number. So you'll notice there's a little star there, if you can see it at the end of the serial number, just denotes that it's a reprint. So it is kind of rare to see them, but it's super fun to collect them. This is a tracker that I've worked on actually through the course of 2024. We didn't finish it, and we're just going to wait until we get 2 more, and then we'll go ahead and send that to a sinking fund. Okay, so starting off here with an A, we did get an A letter buck, which is exciting. We don't see A's too often. So I'm going to go ahead, we just got 1 A, I believe. Yes, we did. So we'll go ahead and fill in another one of our A's here, and I'm going to write when we are starting this one. I've been doing that now. When we start a brand new tracker, I definitely do want to go ahead and mark when we start it, but some of these actually are continuations from 2024 because some of these letters are really rare and we just don't get them very often. So it'll be cool to see how long it does take for us to finish any of these particular trackers. So A there, I kind of just put a start date for when this is beginning so we can kind of see how long it takes at least to get to the rest of this. Looks like it's about halfway. I should do a count here. So 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we are right on there. So that's good. And next letter here, B. We did get, we got 3 B's. Looks like it. 3 B bucks, which is exciting. This is a relatively new tracker here, although it did start back in 2024. So I'll put the date for when we're starting it today so we can see how long it takes us to fill in 25 B bucks. 1, 2, and 3. B goes to birthdays, so any birthday sinking funds that are coming up, we'll go ahead and put that in. Oh, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in this one. So that's good. And then moving right along to C, we did get 1 C dollar. And this one has been continuing again too from 2024. C's we don't see very often, so that's kind of exciting that we got a C buck today. And now we should have, let's see, 15, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yes. Almost down to the third row there for the C bucks. We're getting there. And next one is going to be E. So no D bucks today. Oh, we just needed one more D buck. Not today, maybe next week. E. E's are pretty rare for us too. So it looks like we're getting some rarities today. Go ahead and put the date today that we are at least adding this one in. We'll go ahead and mark the E. So now we just have 4 E bucks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, we do. Yeah, E-bucks are pretty rare for us, and it's just based on location. Different letters are printed in different areas. And now F, we do have an F buck here. I think just one. Yep, it's just one. So let's go ahead and we'll mark this one as well. We'll mark the start date so we can keep track of that and just fill in one of our F spots. So now this should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's great news. Moving right along. And G. G's are pretty common for us. Looks like we got 2 today. Oh, we're so close to finishing this one too. We're going to be left with just $1 short. So we got 2 G bucks. I did date this one before because we had gotten some previously. So I dated this from last week. So we just need one more G dollar. Oh my goodness. You know what? I don't think I told you what I started with. I started with $12 today. Usually we have 10, but we did have some spending where we received some dollars back. So I did actually start with 12 today. I don't think I actually mentioned that. So 24 we should have now in this challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. We're so close. Thankfully, G-bucks are pretty common, so hopefully next week we'll find another one and be able to finish that. And next up here, H. We haven't had H for a while. Those are pretty rare for us. I too, no I-bucks today. No J-bucks today either. K, we did get a K. 1 K. Yes, we finished Ks today. That is so exciting. Oh, that's awesome. We just needed one more K-buck. I didn't even realize. So we should have $25 here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. That is awesome. We finished our K-bucks. Let me go ahead and grab a clip. All right, so we got a clip here to clip our K-Bucks together. We've got 25, and our K-Bucks go to, my little cheat sheet here, go to kindness, which is essentially our giving sinking fund. So that is great. That can definitely always be used. So we'll go ahead at the end of the month. I'll go ahead and put this back into the bank and then use prop money to go ahead and put into our sinking fund to designate that this money is there for us to use for giving in that sinking fund. Now let's go ahead and grab a new K-Buck challenge, and we'll go ahead and we'll date it as well so we know when we're starting our next Ks. Let's see here. There we go. There's a K. I got a ton of them printed here. In my Etsy shop, you'll notice I do have different files provided, so you can either get a whole sheet of A, so I have 3A trackers on one page, 3B on another page, 3C, so on and so forth, or I have them consecutively, so it'll be A, B, C on one page, D, E, and F, and so on and so forth, because I know some people might be interested in saving all of the letters. Some people might be specific in just certain letters. So I try to make that available in the files in my Etsy shop. All right, we're going to put a date on here that we are starting this on. So this is going to be January 29th, 2025. Who knows? Maybe it'll take us the whole year. I hope not, but it might take depending on what letters we receive. So we got a start date on there, which is great, and we'll see how long it takes us to complete it. Last but not least here, we've got 2 L bucks, so that's exciting. This tracker just started a couple weeks ago here, so go ahead and mark off 2. So now we just have 3 L bucks, and yes, we do, and this one will continue on. All right, well, I'm surprised we finished K. I did not realize we were so close on that particular tracker, so that is exciting. Let's close this up and let's grab our bucket again, and we'll go ahead and put this in. We did finish L bucks earlier in the month, so I know I've got that in here as well. There's my L bucks. So we had finished an L buck tracker and we finished a K buck tracker. Again, these are my only savings challenges that are real cash. So before I do my reallocation, I'll go ahead and put this money back into the bank, and then I'll put prop money with the tracker so that I can go ahead and make that transfer into those designated sinking funds and have the prop money represent it. So that's really exciting. So next up, I think, is my reallocation video that will be happening this weekend as we wrap up January. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I'm really enjoying working with Tinies here in 2025. This is something new for me. Letterbucks I worked on all through 2024, but I just love this idea of taking small amounts and having them grow over time into bigger wins, and it's very motivating for me. If you haven't yet subscribed, definitely go ahead and hit that button down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.